Hi, it's Christy Funk from christyfunk.net, and today I'm going to be covering Heal the Healer, which is a webinar that Gena Kirby from Progressive Parenting and I are offering on March 22nd from 10 to 1 Pacific Standard Time. This webinar was created as what I saw was a need in especially the birth working community. This webinar isn't specifically for birth workers. It's for anybody doing any type of healing holistic work and that deals with clients. This can also be for mothers and how we take care of our families and how to protect our own energy force. But this really, through my practice and what I've been doing, I saw a lot of women that were depleted and ill, dealing with adrenal exhaustion, hormonal disruption, just all kinds of things from doing too much. So when I really first noticed this was with me, which was about 4 years ago. I had run a store called Belly Sprout in Southern California, and I ran a community space. I was a big advocate for natural parenting, natural childbirth, vaccine, like the whole 9 yards. And I do big events and workshops and clinics and ran the store. I ran myself to the ground. Came back from a trip, and I just was having heart palpitations, and it took me almost a year to get back on my feet and functioning again. And so now I really monitor how much I put out there, because I know my limits. And then when I was with Gena Kirby, when we were together at a retreat, and she had just done her Rebozo workshop, and it was phenomenal. I mean, she's just amazing, and you can tell all of the energy and passion that goes into that. Well, right after, when we were walking to our tent, I was looking at her, and she was like vibrating. It was just super revved up. And I asked her, "What do you do after these classes?" And she's like, "Nothing, just kind of freak out." I'm like, "Girl, you can't do that anymore. You're going to get exhausted." And so we started talking about this kind of concept of like, who's taking care of our healers, who's taking care of our midwives, our doulas, our birth educators, anybody that's doing chiropractic health or any holistic health on these pregnant women. And the other time that I saw this was with Robin Lind, when she came to the store, Boomy, and she came to the store to do this lecture, and I had this beautiful basket full of like treats of like something for the bath, and like a facial oil, and just things to make her feel yummy. And I'm like, this is for you so that you can take care of yourself, so that you can have some pamper and downtime in the bath. And she just kind of looked at me almost with tears in her eyes, and she's like, I don't know how to do that for me. And it was such a big aha moment. Here's somebody so like magnetic and just amazing, wasn't able to take care of herself on just very simple self-care methods. So what we will do is, in this webinar, is we will look at the signs of depletion and how to tackle them before they become full-blown. The last thing you want to do is have it get to the point where it is a physiological illness. So how to see the signs of depletion before it actually goes into full-on exhaustion and into other things that you don't want to happen. We will establish a healthy relationship between you and your client. This is really important because we don't know who we're going to get at any given point. I'm now a lifestyle coach for women, so I get all walks of women who are either have done a lot of their work, or are very new at it, have had some trauma, or have had excessive trauma. So how to create that relationship on an energy level so that you are protected, and which leads into the next phase of like, how do we protect ourselves when we have somebody that may be like an energy vampire, somebody that's very needy? How do we protect and create those boundaries so that we are not depleted on an energy basis? And then how to release any of these energy shifts when you are dealing with any of your clients, so that you stay in your own complete energy force. And we will also work on something that I think is really valuable, is how to attract the right clients. How do you attract people that value your work and respect you, so they aren't going to be taking from you because they respect you as their practitioner, and you won't get any more of those energy vampires. I talk about that a lot because you can start to tell who they are right away. And what you want to do is create a database of clients that are really excited and ready to work with you and allow you to gently guide them. And the last phase of the webinar will be all on radical self-care. So these are very specific practices on how you can nourish yourself. Something that I kept seeing, and especially with the midwifery and the doula world, are women just running on caffeine, exhausted, they're not eating, they're just consuming anything that gives them fake energy. And so we'll talk about hypernutrient foods, quick things that you can keep in your pantry that you can take on the go. So if you've got a 36, 45, 54-hour labor, you've got things that are nourishing you and keeping your energy levels vibrant. And simple things too, on like what to put on holistically, how to care for yourself holistically, so that this is completely healthy and vibrant and rejuvenated, so that you are able to give more to your clients and continue that healthy energy exchange. So I really hope for you to join us March 22nd from 10 to 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The webinar is super valuably priced at $29. You're going to get a lot of information, and it's going to totally shift your perspective on how you are presenting yourself to your client and how you can better offer things from them from a place of a filled cup instead of a drained cup. So everyone's happy, you're happy, your family life is happy, and your client is happy. So join us, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Bye.